Good morning, YouTube. We have made it to Monday, and we sold a couple things, but man, I still feel like sales are super slow. I don't know, summer is over officially. It is fall, and we're still just not selling what we should be selling with the amount of things that we have listed and the amount of things that we are buying they're not in categories that are completely, you know, packed with other listings. Like, I don't even buy Tommy Hilfiger anymore because immediately, as soon as you list it, it's buried. There's just way too much stuff. The market is saturated. The stuff that we are purchasing it's not stuff that's saturated. So I don't understand why stuff's not moving, but it is what it is. We did sell a couple things. I'm not exactly sure where we got these from. This is a brand new recording reel, and this is an empty Scotch reel. So Rich threw those together as a lot on eBay, and we sold it for $30. So not too bad there. You've seen me sell one of these, and I have one other one left that I have to list. I took a $20 offer on this from Etsy. I bought like a stack of these signs. They're just thin, vintage, like aluminum, tin, I don't really know. But they're from like the 60s, 70s, in that era. And I bought the stack for $1. I sold the other one, I believe, for $20 or $25, and I took a $20 offer on this one, and I still have one of this listed and two other signs that are not the slow signs. So I'm going to make some money off that $1 pile when all is said and done. These we garbage picked. We took them off of a ceiling fan that we were going to scrap. These are all in really good condition. There's no damage. Sold those for $10 plus the cost of shipping. So not too bad there for something. I mean, pay attention to this stuff. Like parts and pieces, things that people will need replacements for. Like turntables for microwaves sell. These sell. Stuff that people, commonly break and will need to replace. It sells. And then there's this vintage hat. I've had this for a little while, but we're just now coming back into hat season, so it doesn't really surprise me that it didn't sell up until now. I bought a lot of hats from an auction. I believe it was one of Casey's auctions, and I've just, been selling them here and there. This one sold on eBay for $15, so not like a ton of money, but I believe I paid $5 for like the whole pile of hats. So again, I've been piecing them out and making my money off of them, so not too bad there. We're gonna get this stuff boxed up and ready to go out, and I think we're gonna travel into Flint. Not to drink the water, but we are going to go to Flint and hit the BINS. So stay tuned for that. We made it here. Let's go check it out. Well, we almost scored already, but the zipper part's busted. Otherwise, that would have been a good piece. First bin on a Victoria's Secret bag that seems to be in really good condition. The one bin I was doing okay, and they literally just like took into the back. I don't know. I was still looking through it. There was somebody else still looking at it. There was still stuff in it. Your guess is as good as mine on that one. Well, that thing's kind of neat. Alright, he is kicking my butt. 2 vintage suitcases. Killing it. Found a pair of shoes. Merrell's. So far, so good, honestly. I've been super picky on what we pick up, and we've already found like 4 or 5 things. And leave it to me to be pulling out the CDs of all people. We're just like, just missing this entire bin. I found 2 good CDs so far.
Oh my gosh.
I win.
Engelbert Humperdinck.
That's so
super
much.
hits.
His super hits.
Super
and
hits.
It's because his name is Engelbert Humperdinck.
Love
I
the
win.
Humperdinck.
Oh man, he's not coming home with us. It's
Humper scratched.
Check out what I found. Like I've drawn on like I can get it off or no?
I don't know.
I might be able to get that off. 1985 pound puppy. Wonder if he's worth anything. Wow. I guess keep an eye out for pound puppies. These are listed prices, not sold, but still. Sunny Puppets, Dr. Moody. He's freaking awesome. I don't really do all that great with puppets, and this guy is super filthy, but I could throw him through a wash if he's worth grabbing. He's funny. But regardless, we're doing freaking awesome. This cart is super full. A couple things ended up going back. Recipe file is super cute. I found this vintage metal bin. Found some other goodies. Found that chair. Total spent was a little over $30. I think we're in the $33 range. I love this. I absolutely love this. It's beautiful. I think we did freaking awesome. I really, really think we did well. Alright, we've left the bins and we have made it to another thrift store. This place has a fill a basket for $10, so I'm just doing a quick peruse to see if I can find enough to make it worth spending 10 bucks. And we're already finding stuff, so I told him to grab stuff. Yeah, it's $10 I think if we fill this. But look, I know I always say I don't do well with ashtrays, but that's freaking awesome. That's old for sure. These are pretty. That one's pretty worn. Most of these are pretty worn. I'll leave them for now. Holy crap. We have a huge haul today. I believe this is the most we have ever pulled out of the bins. We also did hit one thrift store on the way home from the bins. It's just like so much stuff. I don't know specifically, but I think we spent right around $40, $45 for everything. We'll start in the back. This was the first thing I picked up from the bins. It is a striped Victoria's Secret like duffel bag. I didn't see any damage to it. I didn't see any major stains or anything, surprisingly. I think this might be the first thing I end up listing. Anything that's in decent condition Victoria's Secret, if you can get it cheap enough, it's worth grabbing. This giant thing I picked up at the end of, like right before we left. It does appear to be vintage. It is a wire drawer. I'm more than likely going to tag this up for the antique booth, probably like 15 bucks, 18 bucks, maybe even a little bit more because it's quite large. Wire baskets tend to do pretty well for us in the antique booth. This lamp, it needs to be cleaned, but look how pretty that is. It is ceramic. There's no damage. It is missing one foot pad, but Rich tested it and it works, so happy with that. I've sold one of these that had a bright orange color with no decal. It was vintage. I got 10 for that, so I can't see myself getting any less for this, but probably 8 to 10 bucks. This Mickey's super dirty, but he's also probably going to get washed and tagged up for the antique booth. He's vintage. I just don't know how vintage. What do you guys think? I don't know. It does say Walt Disney Productions Hong Kong is what it says on the bottom. So anybody that knows Disney can date this for me, much obliged. I would be appreciative. This is super pretty and also not damaged somehow. It is transfer wear on the bottom. It does also need washed, but it's cute. Little trinket tray. Cupcake dish, hors d'oeuvre tray, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. surprised that wasn't broken. And of course, today was me with the CDs. This is a 2-disc Bing Crosby. I grabbed a double live Garth Brooks, a Frank Sinatra, and a Dean Martin. These will probably all get tagged up for the antique booth. I also grabbed an Elvis tape. We just garbage picked one of these recently. So it's funny because I think it's the same brand name and everything. Although I can't read that. I can't read that. Anyway, it's awesome. I don't know if that's going to go into the antique booth because I have one currently listed on eBay and Etsy. That one might get tagged up for 15 bucks in the antique booth. This I love. It is a vintage recipe file. It has the ribbons to tie it. Look how pretty. I mean, it's in really, really good condition. I have no idea what it's worth, but I paid, I think, 39 cents a pound, so maybe 50 cents for that. Awesome. Also, this will probably get tagged up for the antique booth. I don't know how old this is, but it's got some age to it. I just don't know how much age. It's, again, not really stained up. I couldn't find any damage to it. It doesn't smell. I mean, there's just some wear from age and use. So I think I did really well with this. This will probably sell for, I don't know, between 30 and 40 in the, between 30 and 40 in the antique booth. Something along those lines. This is a hanging hammock chair. This, I had to fight people for. This came in one of the brand new bins that came out, and everybody bum rushed. I kind of skirted along the backside and grabbed it while everybody was digging. I think it was just one of those things that was like in plain sight so much that people didn't even see it. It was laying right on top. But it is a hammock chair, and I am happy for it. I am happy that I fought people for it, is what I was trying to say. Got the Pound Puppy that has a tag from 1985. It does need washed. I can run it through the wash with some stain stuff, but it is a Tonka 1985 Pound Puppy. I loved Pound Puppies when I was little. I was all about that. Grabbed these Merrill shoes. Paid $1 for these. They need cleaned up a little bit, but overall really good condition. Merrill Select Grip. Women's shoes. This is also going to get tagged up for the antique booth. The one that we had in the booth just sold yesterday for $5.50. So likely this will get tagged up probably $5.50. And that is, oh no, I lied. That we grabbed for our bathroom because our bathroom flooded. Don't ask, it's a whole thing. It happened a long time ago, but I lost my bathroom rug and just never got another one. So I grabbed that for our bathroom. And this giant freaking macrame. Rich almost got fired. He walked right past this thing. I was like, are you serious? How did you not see this? It's huge. Yeah, it just keeps going and going. I sold a very large macrame in the antique booth not too long ago. I had it tagged up for somewhere between $60 and $65, and it did sell on a 20% off sale. I still got over 50 bucks for that thing. So this will likely get tagged up for the antique booth as well. Same ordeal, probably $65. Thing is epically huge. So that is everything we brought home from the Goodwill outlet store. And then we stopped by a little thrift store and grabbed these 4 things. Spent $9.01 out the door. Now, I love these. We actually have one. The exact same one is what we use every single day to make coffee. It works awesome. But you can't sell them on eBay. I don't know what the rules are for Etsy. There is, a long time ago, a, whatever it's called. But you're not allowed to sell them. This, I do not do well with ashtrays. But this one was so cool, I could not leave it behind. I paid $3 for it. There's literally no damage. It's like old spongeware. It's not marked anything though. I don't know. I'll probably put it up in the $25 range. We'll see. Rich found this, and I find it very curious. It is marked Hawaii somewhere right there. It is marked Hawaii, and on the bottom it says something. It says something about the kiln. Handmade in Hawaii. I don't have my glasses on, but that's what it says. He did kind of do a Google search, and those similar vases were selling around 20 bucks. He's keeping this. I can't believe he didn't see this, but he is keeping this. That is his new coffee mug. Paid 50 cents for that. And that, my friends, is a lot of freaking stuff I have to list. That's what that looks like. And I did set up a porch pickup for this wicker trunk, which is nice because it means I don't have to haul it downstairs. It's kind of in front of the stairs, waiting to be hauled downstairs. 10 bucks. They're supposed to come get it this evening. Hopefully they show up. Cool. We are setting up our second porch pickup for this guy right here. This cart. It's like a utility cart thing. We garbage picked it. 8 bucks. Hopefully this lady shows up. She's supposed to be on her way. Blue utility cart has been picked up and paid for. It was only $8, but I gave her $2 and change. And of course, closing out video tonight on that note. I guess she had late clients. She can't come tonight, but she said she's going to come tomorrow, so we will see on that. And I don't know what we're doing tomorrow, but we'll see you then. Bye.